I would like everyone to please give a very big round of applause and use your hands to glorify Krishna and his devotees, because this is the last act for the evening and there's a huge effort that went behind to put together this drama, the whole Janmastami festival. People have worked endlessly. Some people were here overnight doing the decorations that you're seeing here. So please make welcome the Krishna puppets to showcase the witness.
Vrindavan, the holy place of pilgrimage for all the devotees of Lord Krishna. So sweet, so divine, so peaceful. Thank you, my boy, for helping me.
I am your servant, Guru. Look, we have reached the Sri Gopal temple. Come, let us take darshan.
In the last 7 months, I have not felt fatigued at any time. My own son would not render me such service. I know that. I wish there was some way that I could express my gratitude towards you. I know. Yes, there is a way. Do you know what I'm going to do?
No, sir. Please, I do not want anything.
I will give you my own daughter as your wife.
My dear sir, what you are saying is completely out of the question and unheard of. You are from a rich, aristocratic family. You are well educated and well cultured. I am so poor, and I have no real education. Therefore, I am a most unsuitable match for your daughter. I am simply happy serving you. Service to a Brahmana of your status is most pleasing to Lord Krishna, and that is all I desire.
No, I have decided. You will have my daughter as your wife.
But you may offer her to me with all good intention, but what about the relatives? What will they say? Without their consent, such a marriage would never exist.
No, I will not be persuaded by my relatives. My daughter will be given to the man of my choice. I will not listen to anyone's objections, least of all my relatives. They do not have any faith in me. My boy, please, accept this proposal.
If you really want to make such a strong offer, then I suggest that we go before Sri Gopal. He will be the perfect witness to this agreement.
What a good idea. My dear Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, maintainer of the Brahmins and the upholder of truth, please witness my word. I, Leela will give my daughter as the wife of this nice young Brahmin boy.
My dear Lord Gopal, you are the only witness here today. I therefore beg of you to testify to this agreement.
All glories to Shri Gopal. All glories to Shri Vandavangam. All glories to Brajabhumi. Well, my son, this is the last holy place of pilgrimage, and tomorrow we set off on the long journey back to Vijayanagar. We have been so far together. I will not forget what you have done for me.
Assisting you has been a wonderful experience for me.
Not now, not now. Let him take it. Now.
Shri Gopal Ji ki!
Prabhuji, it was...
Oh, it has been such a long time now.
You forgot
since
me.
the day that I promised my daughter to that young Brahmin boy. But how am I ever going to tell my wife and that hard-hearted materialist of a son? They will be outraged. And yet, I have given my word to a Brahmin in a holy place. There is no alternative. I must tell them. Devi, Rajesh,
Prabhu.
Rekha.
Prabhu, if you can change your position, it'd be good,
Please,
Prabhu.
come here.
Yes, Father. What is it now? Please be quick. I was in the middle of studying Karma Kanda. How will we ever advance our family's position without adherence to the proper rituals?
Such a good son, always thinking of our welfare. And you, I hope you're the bearer of good news. Come on, tell us. I'm very busy today. I have to do the laundry, do the shopping, I have to visit people.
Yes, Father. What is it?
I'm sure you will all be most happy to learn of a wonderful arrangement that I have made.
Arrangement?
What arrangement?
Do you remember when I was on pilgrimage with that nice young Brahmin boy?
It was a waste of time and valuable energy, if you ask me, Father. Traveling all that way, all those miles. And as for that fellow who was with you, an uncultured, uneducated pauper.
But a nice devotee of the Lord. His character is decorated with so many good qualities. Why, he treated me as if I was his own spiritual master.
Oh, Father.
He was assisting me and serving me constantly. I was so grateful unto him that I promised in that holy place before the deity that he would have Rekha's hand in marriage.
What? You must be joking! Never!
How terrible! Preposterous!
How could you do such a thing, Father?
If you offer my daughter to such an unqualified wretch, our family would be destroyed. What would happen to our good name? Our aristocratic lineage would be completely polluted. Our relatives will condemn us and excommunicate us. We will
I made a promise before the deity in such a holy place as Vrindavan. I cannot change the situation. Rachel will be married to that boy.
Father, if my sister marries him, then we will finish all our connection with you.
If you do this to me, I'm bound to take poison and die.
Oh, Mother, Mother, please. Oh, Mother, no, please.
Please, calm down. Do not be so unreasonable. I promised him my daughter before the Lord, Shivaji himself. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is witness to this promise. The young Brahmin will call the teacher to testify if need be. He could then take Rekha by force. What then will be your plight, and all my religious practices will become completely meaningless.
The deity may be the witness, but he is miles away in a far distant state. How is he going to testify against you, Father? There's no need to make any false statements or to flatly deny that you ever said such a thing. If that fellow does come here, then you simply say that you don't remember making such a promise. I shall take care of the rest by argument and logic. I shall defeat that rogue. Oh, come, Mother. Do not be so upset. Your son will save you from this terrible calamity. Oh, come.
My poor daughter, how could you do this to us?
I hope you are happy. Just look what you have done to all of us.
Oh, how have I ended up with such a materialistic family? How have I become the victim of these atrocities? In such a helpless condition, my only shelter is the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. My dear Lord, please help me to simply fix my mind upon you. You are my only shelter, so please protect me from falling into dishonesty, and at the same time, save my kinsman from death and dishonor. Please. Rekha, can you please see who's at the door? My boy! My boy, it's so nice to see you again.
My dear friend, I have not seen you for 6 months. Are you well?
Oh, by the Lord's grace, I am fine. It's so nice to see you. Please take a seat. Can I offer you some refreshment?
Nice cool water will be fine.
Rekha, get him something to drink. So, how are you?
I am very well. I will never forget our wonderful pilgrimage that we made together. So many places we visited, and in each and every one of them, we were able to take darshan of the Lord. Your association was so inspiring. There is nothing sweeter than the association of the Lord's devotees. Do you remember our time in Braj Bhumi? The form of Sri Gopal constantly decorates my mind. It was then that you offered your daughter's hand in marriage to me. Sri Gopal was our witness. Therefore, we must fulfill our agreement. Sir? Sir, is something wrong? Are you unwell, sir? Sir?
Father, do you have a visitor? You lowly wretch! I heard of you talking to my father. You want to marry my sister. Who do you think you are? You are just like a dog who's trying to catch the moon. The only thing you're going to catch is this stick! Get out! Get out! Stop this! Get out! Get out of my house! Get out! Get out! Get out! Stop this! Get out! Get out of my house! Get
Order, quiet please. Members of the village council, holy sirs, respected members of the public. We are gathered here today praying for the guidance of the Almighty to decide upon an important issue regarding the truth and purity of two respectable Brahmins. As is our custom, we will first hear the plea of the plaintiff.
Respected councillors, I had the great honour of being able to go to the holiest of places with this elderly Brahmana, and by the Lord's grace I was able to render service to him during that time. Now, out of his gratitude to me, he offered his daughter's hand in marriage. Now, it is not I desire material profit from what little service I may have rendered, but this promise was made before the Supreme Lord himself. Therefore, it must be seen as a solemn oath. But for some reason, this man does not follow his word.
On behalf of the people of Vijayanagar, I am obliged to ask you, Reverend Sir, if you have already promised to give him your daughter in charity, and have given your word of honor, then why are you not fulfilling your promise?
I am sorry to have caused so much trouble, but
Go on, Father. Father, go on.
I have to submit that I cannot really remember making such a promise.
Members of the council, if I may interject for a moment, I can give you the exact truth in the matter. My father is too embarrassed to speak, bless his soul. But I, as his son, will not stand and watch him defamed by this rogue here. Whilst traveling with this gentleman, my father carried much money with him. Taking advantage of this situation, this rogue gave my father an intoxicant which made my father mad. And taking advantage of this situation, he stole my father's money. And he claims that it was stolen by a thief. And to add insult to injury, he is saying that my father promised to give him our daughter. All of you assembled here are respectable gentlemen. How is it possible for you to decide to give my sister to this wretch here?
Yeah, that's right.
big, I felt strong. Strong enough to give up all of one's religious principles.
Indeed.
That's right.
My dear gentlemen, so in this argument, this man is blatantly lying. I neither stole his father's money, nor did I give him an intoxicant. This his father will confirm. He knows well that he promised to give his daughter to me. And at first I refused to accept his proposal. And I warned him that his relatives were being outraged. But he forced me to agree. It was then that we called upon Sri Gopal to be the witness. And now, if you all so desire, I will go to Vrindavan and request the Lord to come and testify to my honesty. This Reverend Brahmana is simply too afraid to admit my faith because his wife has threatened him with suicide and his son will desert him. I want to protect his religious principles. On the strength of his piety, I will ask the deity to come.
Let me say this. If Gopal personally comes here to serve as a witness, I shall certainly give my daughter to this boy.
If he likes, he can come.
Silence, please. The meeting is adjourned. There is nothing more to be said. Gopal must be the witness. That's right.
Oh, namaste.
Namaste.
I have seen you before. I remember. You were with an elderly gentleman.
That's correct. We very much enjoyed our visit here. Please excuse me. I'd like to see Sri Gopal now.
But of course, of course.
O Lord, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You have descended from the spiritual world and appeared as the deity for the welfare and benediction of all living entities. My Lord, you are the protector of Brahminical culture, and you are also very merciful. Therefore, kindly show your great mercy to two Brahmanas by protecting our religious principles. My dear Lord, I am not thinking to become happy by getting the daughter as my bride. I am simply thinking that the Brahmana has broken his promise, and that is giving me great pain. My dear Lord, you are very merciful, and you know everything. Therefore, kindly be a witness in this case.
My dear Brahmana, go back to your hometown and call a meeting of all the men. In that meeting, just try to remember me. I shall certainly appear there, and at that time I shall protect the honor of both you Brahmanas by bearing witness to the promise.
My dear Lord, even if you appear there as a four-handed Vishnu deity, still none of those people will believe in your words. Only if you go there, in this very same form of Gopal, and speak the words from your beautiful lotus lips, will your testimony be heard by all of them.
I've never heard of a deity walking from one place to another.
Oh, that's true. But how is it that you are speaking to me now? Although you are a deity, my lord, you are not a statue. You are directly the son of Nanda Maharaj. Now please, for the sake of the old Brahmana, you can do something that you have never done before.
My dear Brahmana, just listen to me. I shall walk behind you, and in this way I shall go with you. Do not try to see me by turning around, for as soon as you look around, I shall remain stationary in that very place. You will know that I am walking behind you by the sound of my ankle bells. Cook 1 kilo of rice daily and offer it. I shall eat that rice and follow behind you. Now you may begin your journey. Remember, do not turn around.
Now we have finally reached the outskirts of Vijayanagar. But I can't hear the Lord's ankle bells. I wonder what is happening. I must see if he is still with me.
Now go and fetch all the villagers. I shall stay here and will not leave.
Come everyone! Sakshi Gopal, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has personally walked to Vijayanagar. Come and see this wondrous phenomenon. The Lord is here! He walked 1,000 miles!
I don't believe it!
Here is the Lord. He walked all the way on his own lotus feet.
Walked? For certain. He's too heavy to carry. Isn't he beautiful? Oh, Sri Gopal! Oh, glories to Sri Gopal! Oh, Lord, you are the most merciful personality. You are so kind to have journeyed all this distance simply to save the honesty of your devotees.
I am appearing before you all in this deity form, which is my very self, just to help you increase your love for me. These two brahmanas are my eternally pure and liberated devotees, and therefore, just to please them, I have come here as a witness. Out of steadfast obligation to their devotional service, for I become purchased by my devotees. Before you all, I bear witness that this Brahmana did indeed promise his daughter's hand in marriage to the younger. Please let the wedding take place immediately. You two Brahmanas are my eternal servants. I have become very pleased by the truthfulness of you both. Now you may ask for a benediction.
Oh dear Lord Gopal, we beg this benediction. Please remain here so that people from all over the world will know how merciful you are to your devotees.
Very well. I shall make Vijayanagar my new home.
Bhagavan Shri Sakshi Gopal ki! Bhagavan Shri Sakshi Gopal ki! Bhagavan Shri Sakshi Gopal ki!
Krishna is love. Love is Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, you pure charisma. Your flow playing is so intoxicating. Singing your song, trying to stand up wrong. You can't know these and all your devotees. Pulling our hearts of all the bhakti yogis in the trance. You dance the divine romance of the Rasa Leela with Radharani in the Bhagavad Gita. He teaches bhakti and divine pastimes are so sublime. They open the heart and reassure my mind, providing shelter when the monsoon rains. Balancing a mountain on the tip of your fingers.
Thank you, Krishna puppets. The Witness. Wasn't that a fine performance? What do you think? If you think that was fine, please give them a big round of applause. Talking about fines, we love fine food, fine performances, but we do not